honestly, I can't help but to just smile every time I see this piece of artwork. I think it's just fantastic. But I think that we need to continue on with our journey ahead. So let's go ahead and get things started. Hello, everybody. My name is David. You can call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Talesofarise. In the previous episode, we got new clothes. We finally got basically our season 2 outfits because they decided to do a season 2 opening, so this is our season 2 outfits. This time we're going to go on ahead and touch the healing light and see what is possibly up ahead for us. I honestly have no idea what could be ahead, so we're just gonna have to figure this one out. Hopefully the theory that I mentioned in the previous episode's wrong.
He really was still alive.
See?
And there's the Renis Alma. Then is this another spirit?
Wait, he's muttering something.
Wait though, something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united, born from the fires of.
She needs to be careful. She's our only known maiden right now.
Must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena at the shrine of the true sovereign.
Wait, Varon's brainwashed.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in the machine.
Hey, look, over there.
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could
Because the
possibly
astral
leave
energy on that level
sort of
can
scale?
grow sentience. We've seen it so many times now.
But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
I agree.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alvin, look!
The Red Woman!
She really just do be appearing
So
like
I
that.
finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
Everyone should get their weapons out. I think everyone needs their weapons.
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
I don't think so. I think it's someone who could talk to us. All right, so we have 3 red women's to fight.
particularly talkative?
It's no use, Alvin.
All
If
right.
we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure how I want this boss fight to go since we're fighting 3 of them. But honestly, the fact that we're fighting 3 of them is actually can be played a little bit to our actual advantage because if you guys remember when we fought the one mob, right? The one giant Zoogle. Being able to fight 3 of these guys means that if there's an AoE attack that hits all 3 of them, then all 3 will take damage. So, Rinwell does seem like a fantastic fit for this fight, but I know I haven't used Law or Kisara in a hot minute. So it might be good to actually have them in as well. And also, I'm gonna put in Kisara for now because she definitely at least has a little bit more HP and can probably survive a little bit better. But man, these 3 have a. You wanna know what's scary? This is also the difficulty slightly readjusted back down to normal, by the way, guys, because like on Martyr, I'm pretty sure they probably would have actually had the 300k HP. Which, I don't know about y'all, but I think that's actually slightly scary to think about. Okay, let's... Oh. You know, I love that you learned a new move, Kisara. I love that for you. Now use it to kill them. Okay. I was gonna say, why are all three focusing me? You know, if we had revitalized, that would have been fantastic right now. I can't really tell what's happening, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Ow, jeez, these saws are so obnoxious. Oh, Incineration Wave is so good. Alright, I need to go for my Mystic Art. There was a lot going on. Wait. All three of them casted over limit? What do you mean? Okay, I was so confused for a second. But honestly, I like that they actually deviated away from the boss design a little bit, and that we're fighting 3 of them instead of however many we were fighting before. Okay. This is a smaller boss, so I don't think having what's it called is gonna do me any justice. So I'm gonna put on Raining Slash, because now we can combo that into Incineration Wave as well. Alright. Oh, thank you for the healing circle. Jeez. So I wonder if, behind the scenes, ever since Alphen had awakened his sovereign abilities, right? I wonder if there was ever like a gameplay difference outside of the visual changes that we see. Oh, get out of here with that. I wonder if those dungeons, by the way, the 2 that we had seen before, are just super bosses, by the way. Okay, let's chill out now. Let's get out of the way. So sorry for the camera whiplash, everybody. I'm just trying to make sure that we get out of this alive. Okay, dodge. Hit. We're doing pretty good. Or at least I would like to think that we're doing pretty good. Okay. Ow, ow. So, thankfully, I think if we were playing on moderate, I think people probably would be dying, but we've been able to kind of maintain everybody's livelihoods just by having both healers in the party. But please, Shion or Dolahan, please. Okay. All right, that was pretty good. Okay, so all 3 of them, I think, share the same health bar. Got it. I was thinking, like, it might have been a situation where all of them were, wait, I don't, you know, I'm glad that we weren't over, wait, guys, team. Oh, nice, Kisara. Good defense, good defense. Alright, I think I can hit a really good that was a really good Incineration Wave. I think I did a lot of damage to all 3 of them. That's the only I'll say, actually, if all 3 of them continue to stand right there, I think I can actually land a, come on. There we go. Those are some really good Incineration Waves. And the healing circles are being very, very helpful. Okay, we almost got them taken out, and we have our Mystic Art available. Okay, there we go. Dang, we couldn't get the other Mystic Art, but that's okay. We almost got them taken out. All right. So they're gonna do the triangle attack. That's fine. We can still do a good amount of damage to them. We just have to be very mindful of where we are standing relative to them. Oh, okay, Dolahim also died. Yeah, let's life bottle him right away. Wait, please, guys. There we go. I was gonna say, someone please end it.
Heal my wearied companions.
Oh, that was a boss battle.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
I don't think so. They were stalling.
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
Did they just explode?
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
What's wrong with Alphen
I'm
now?
okay. Just a little roughed up.
Okay, thank goodness.
You had me worried there.
What happens if we take the Renis Alma? Are we gonna get a phase 2 with Volron? Because he's mindless.
Who said you could touch that?
Oh. Okay.
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally. It was built for me, after all.
Okay.
We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart. Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
I want to know
You
why.
cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
Shoot him in the face.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Don't call him on his bluff.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Ooh, period.
What kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings.
Ooh.
You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless.
Wait, water's a Danon element.
Everyone
So Volron is
besides
Danon.
me.
I'm sorry, it took me a second to realize that.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danon. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same.
Wait, are they related?
Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Boron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a...
A slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right? Volron.
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
That's extra messed
If you
up.
knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renin and Dana are meaningless distinctions. He and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Oh.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
What's happening?
Don't do it!
Why did no one do anything? Oh, he made him unstable. He stopped the maiden thing. Okay, I understand. We're gonna have to fight him again at some point. Oh no, Shion, no! Gonna have to try for the jump girl. Please don't get her to get kidnapped again. You can do it. Oh, they trust each other. Honestly, realistically, I don't think she could have made that jump, but you know what? It's okay. Do it. Guys, I'm gonna need y'all to help him. I know that the thorns are... Yeah, character development.
But no, I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
We're gonna have a round 2 with him, and that's gonna be lit. Because they're kind of sitting like our rivals, so to speak.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything, who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
Nope, because we didn't see a body.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers and Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissance. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
We have to head there.
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
So you have to take the ship to Rena, right?
On their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Brennan's or...
Alright, so the smart thing to probably do... Oh, we can't fast travel.
Danans.
Yeah, and not in a good way like with us.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
I know,
Tell
right?
me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danon. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
Yeah, they just seem like
So what were they then?
almost AI-like.
Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day?
How about you,
For
Sheila?
real.
Doily? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the red woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena. And Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
I think Kizaru's on the right track.
To my ears. They took off with the Renaissance too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Exactly. Okay. So we have to take the long way back, unfortunately, so we're just gonna kind of walk it through. But man, what a collection of cutscenes. But I just find it weird that, you know, the one time I actually want fast travel, they always take it away from me. The one time I'm like, all right, this is like the perfectly applicable time to use it. And they were like, nah. You gotta walk on back. But the Forbidden Zone, this has probably been one of my favorite sections in the game. But I think I've always been a very huge fan of, I wouldn't necessarily say backloading, because this game doesn't feel super backloaded to me. But just a lot of the lore and exposition for this part has been very fascinating to me. Okay, so we're almost on the maintenance passageway. I just find it wild that... Why? I mean, I'll take it. Don't misunderstand me. I always love me a good full heal. Well, whenever I see stuff like that, I'm just like, Okay, so I'll go on, because of the fact that there's probably still gonna be battles, as we're walking back, I'm gonna go on ahead and just meet you guys back in a second. You know, somehow I only got away with having to do one battle, and honestly, I'll take it. Because your boy is lazy sometimes. And plus, you know, if I had to do extra grinding, I'd rather do it off camera. Oh, it's just nighttime?
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone?
That would make sense. That would check.
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
So did Avakir tell him the truth?
Filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
Mm-hmm.
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
What do you mean?
Stop casting me off, just for once.
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegus is in grave peril.
So
What do you mean? Like,
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but
are we gonna try to move them to
restoration's
Dana and they're
still
gonna
way
have to look, they're gonna have to figure it out?
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was.
Oh.
That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegus from spiraling out of control.
Yes.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
All right, Law,
Ease.
big brain.
Like by
All
letting
right.
them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest ranking person in Lenegus right now?
Probably Dohalim, right?
Lenegus wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Okay, he's about to take his little leadership position.
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
I noticed that the cutscenes drop back down to 30 FPS every so often.
Heed me now, fellow remnants of Lenegus. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Elder Menancia,
should be in the crown contest. Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid, as people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegus, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together.
We love a leader.
We don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences. If we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find hope.
I agree.
I'm honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among men. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Oh, look at that! All the light coming in and making it all just like one perfectly good like cutscene.
Your speech
That was good.
seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier about the Sovereign possibly not even existing. Was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been.
It
I
can be.
believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority, the very foundations of Renan society. How can we live without someone to guide us?
By living
I'd
for
say we found
yourselves.
someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall
So the
return.
epilogue's gonna have him be the ruler of Rena.
Not
That's
as your sovereign, nor as a leader, the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
I see.
But how else do you propose to rule?
Everyone lives
I'm
for
not sure
themselves.
yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegus, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept and turn against death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegus till you get back.
Thank you.
We're getting so close to the end game now. It's gonna be so exciting later.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegus who need someone to guide
I said ruler, but I mean ruler Lenegus. Sorry. Same
with
thing.
you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted?
His character development's been fantastic.
From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
Exactly.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes.
Exactly.
We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
We're getting close to that end game. And I think that we'd probably be doing our best to head over to the starship probably in the next episode. You can learn Ground Dasher. That's intense. Anyway, though, I do want to go on ahead and thank all of you guys for watching today's episode of Tales of Arise. In the next one, we're going to be basically heading to the starship and probably making our way to Rena. Thank you guys all once again, and I'll be sure to see you guys all in the next one, okay? You guys have a fantastic rest of your day.